Hello, I'm immediatyerFor and welcome back to Store Sunday. This is the weekly series I run on my channel where I show Minecraft store content that is particularly interesting and worth checking out in some way. And today I wanted to show you the featured section of the Minecraft store because these are maps picked by the curators of the store, so you know they're actually recommended by the people who pick the store itself, which is why it's interesting when you find things on there like mythical creatures. And this is something that immediately piqued my interest because it does look like they're basically selling you unicorns inside of Minecraft, which is a weird enough proposition by itself. And in case you're like, no, there's more than just unicorns, there's Medusas, but there's also flying unicorns and centaurs, and if you like horses, this is basically the map for you. But there was a few things about this I found interesting. One, it's cheaper than most other Minecraft maps. At 310, it's cheaper than some skin packs. It's just under $2 if you want to play as some unicorns. And the other thing is that they seem to be not very Minecrafty. Look how detailed these things are. It doesn't look realistic by any means. I mean, not that a flying unicorn can look realistic, but it's a very interesting looking thing, and that's why today we'll be seeing if it is worth anything in today's Store Sunday. So a quick reminder that if you like Store Sunday, you can like it and let me know because it helps out the channel and lets know you do like this basically research into stuff on the store that you kind of want to know about, but there's no proper, trial system or demo system to learn about it. So that's why we're going right into it today, and we're going to find out, is Mythical Creatures a real map, or is it just, what even is this? We don't even know. Are Mythical Creatures worth $2? I guess we're about to find out. Also, we should leave a rating if we enjoyed the map. So now we gotta be cautious about the ratings on the store, because it very clearly says 5 stars, but it's probably fine, it's probably fine. So the map gives you a chest when you spawn in with some chain boots, a leather cap, and a wooden... I mean, it feels like it's a bit redundant to give me a wooden sword and a stone sword, but if that's what we've got to do. But let's go explore this fancy island the world gives you, because it does seem as though there's a big giant snake temple. I guess that's where we find the Medusas. Oh look, we can already see our first animal. As you can see, that's a unicorn, I believe, in the wild. Can we ride it as the big... Oh, you can ride unicorns. Okay, that's wonderful. Do you need saddle? Oh, okay, so they're a bit glitchy. But unicorns in Minecraft, the dream is real. If you want to explore the unicorns, you can obviously just load right into the map, and they're right there for you. So, unicorns... If you're just thinking like unicorns for $2, hit buy right now, you are already covered. You get the unicorn, you can tame it instantly. Sadly, you need a saddle, which I don't think we spawned with. Actually, we should look for saddles. Okay, there's no saddles at the spawn. We have to go find a saddle, or we can't use our tamed unicorn, which is sad, because I mean, like, again, have you ever seen this much detail in a Minecraft mob? It looks weird seeing a sheep next to it, which is that blocky, and then this thing right here. It's beautiful in its own little way, but also it looks so out of place in Minecraft, But anyway, there's 6 other mobs. It's not just unicorns. It's just mostly unicorns that we're buying today. Oh, and there's mob spawners. Oh, the unicorn spawners. So this is the way they've got the unicorns to spawn in. It's a bit rough, really, around the edges. So it seems there's a lot of unicorns, and there's not any variety in them. I think they're all the same color. Also, it's a bit weird when they stop. Oh god, what should happen there? Okay. So, unicorns, they've got great models, but behavior is a bit questionable, to say the least. But it is again, you cannot doubt these are beautiful unicorns, easily worth $2 by themselves. But in case you want more than that from a map, let's go around and see what else we've got. Oh, we found our second mythical creature for the day. It is a centaur, so I don't know if these are hostile or not. I would assume so, based on the arrow they're pointing at me. But we don't know for sure. Okay, yeah, no, that we know for sure, I guess. So I guess we gotta kill the centaurs. Let's kill the centaur. So first of all, you gotta look at the body. It is a pretty nice looking centaur. Like, again, it's got that same extreme detail that just isn't quite backed up in the behavior animations. It feels unnatural when it does stuff, but when it's standing there, it looks great. So yeah, we've definitely crossed into centaur territory now, which means we get a lot of these guys who don't have any facial expressions or really anything, but they do point a bow at you. Oh, and they drop armor. Aha, we have a saddle. I'm taming a unicorn right now. You better believe it. Okay, so now we have a unicorn mount, which honestly, it looks a bit better this way because you only see the top of the head go up and down, and it's like, oh yeah, sure. This looks, oh god, we found a giant. But this looks realistic enough from this perspective. So, as far as unicorns go, I'd say they're a solid idea, and like, if you really ever wanted unicorns in Minecraft, or you just want like a detailed mob, I guess this is kind of nice, as long as you don't ever get off it. The moment you get off the unicorn, things get a bit weird again. Like, why is it eating the grass? Does it need to eat grass? Where's my saddle gone? There's big questions to answer. But let's go back to the Cyclops, and let's look at him now. So this is a Cyclops. I assume he can use slowness on you or something like... Oh god, okay. I'm not sure if that was game lag or part of his effect. Oh, but he's killing me. That's not good. So yeah, the Cyclops is a bit of a monstrosity if we're being honest with ourselves. It's kind of good that he's tricky to hurt, but it's also a bit annoying that he does that every now and then, just glitches from place to place. Again, I don't know if this is like, I would say lag, but we're on a solo player server. And he just drops rotten flesh. So he gives a lot of XP, drops rotten flesh, and in general, not worth killing, I would say. So Cyclops going to give that a solid thumbs down. But we've got a big labyrinth here, which I assume has the Medusa at the end. So let's check out a fourth mob. I'm going to be honest, I think this is one of the easiest mazes I've ever done on a map. Let me show you the way out, how like few options I had to go. I think I went right once and then left once. It was pretty easy. Yeah, we're just kind of out there. Maybe we're meant to go to the center though, and then there's something big there. Because I feel like one of the screenshots was definitely in the center of one of these places. Okay, so as you can see, we found another thing. This is a Minotaur, I believe. So this is Greek mythology pretty heavily now. The Minotaur, I believe, is one of the things that guards the maze for the... I don't even understand why. They're half bull, half human or something like that. Basically, they're big deals, and as you can see, they can hit you from further than you can hit them from, so just keep them in the air and then you'll be fine. But if you can't do that, then you won't be fine. And at the end of the maze, so we're just gonna... Oh god, so they've got the same lag issue as before, as other mobs have. Oh, good thing we got Tom from dying with us, or we would be messed up. Oh, they drop leather pants, because of course they do. And then you get another chest with another totem from dying when you beat that. Oh, and it's a spawner. It's just a spawner. Okay, it's one way of doing things. But yeah, look at the detail on this mob. It's immensely detailed. Look how just, like, the detail going into every aspect of it. It's really cool to see. It's not very functional. It's like, again, it's just a wither skeleton, basically speaking. We're being honest with ourselves. But it is an interesting concept, if nothing else. So if I was a creature that could fly, say a flying unicorn, I reckon you would be at the top of a mountain. So that's where we're going right now. Oh, okay, no, you find a griffin, a hippogriffin. It might just be a regular griffin. I know there's like a version of a griffin in Harry Potter that I get mixed up with the regular griffin. But as you can see, it's half bird, half horse. Oh, that's why it can fly, I guess. Can we tame it? Or is he just stuck up there now? Because he is levitating pretty seriously. Oh, there is a cave for them right here. So we just have to wait for one to spawn and then get it. Oh, please let me tame you. Please let... Ah. Yeah, I can't imagine these things are tameable, right? If they are, I would love to... Please let me on. Okay. You cannot tame a hippogriffin. Or just a griffin. I think it's just a griffin. But, again, they've got the same thing going on. Look at the detail. They look so un-Minecrafty. Which is beautiful. Someone put a lot of effort into the 3D modeling. But part of me questions, like, why though? I mean, like, it seems like they were planning on some huge, amazing use, but then couldn't quite get it, so made a map for it, maybe? Again, like, the clear best bit about this is the detail they put into that, but it doesn't really follow up with the map that they're in, or really too much else. And then we've got a huge castle over here, which has to mean something. I'm just hoping that that something is flying unicorns. So I was entirely wrong about it being flying unicorns. It's the Medusa, which as you can see, they have a really uncomfortable snake sliver on the floor. I get, you know, oh god, oh okay, so that's what they can do to you. Super scary stuff, actually. So they're a pretty effective scary mob, I'll give that to them. I think they're llamas in disguise, if I had to give them something. But they're a pretty weird concept. I don't think they fit the whole, like, they're not realistically scary, they're just like, oh, but there's leeches here. They're just kind of an interesting mob. Again, maybe if Medusa is your favourite mythical mythology thing, but given that they're in the Greek mythology pack already, it's like, oh, I mean, okay, that's not your thing you're looking for. But what must be your thing is flying unicorns. Again, after seeing the 6 mobs we've seen so far, I'm convinced that, like, there's 5 fun little slideshows, but there's mostly unicorns and then things that come along with unicorns. Which is why the thing that makes most sense to me is to go on a hunt for the flying unicorns. That's what the rest of this video is going to need to be. Because without flying unicorns, we don't have true value, you know? Like, is this worth $1.99 yet? Who knows? But flying unicorns, they're going to make all the difference, I reckon. But yeah, it's actually, like, although this map is, like, well put together, there's a lot of interesting things here. Like, in terms of, like, it's well detailed, it's well put together, it's interesting, it's a well-built map, I would say. The problem is it doesn't feel important anyway. It's just a bunch of pathways between things that happen to have nice rocks and cyclopses and stuff like them on there. But really, this is a 7 mob mod that happens to sell a map alongside it if you want to experience those mobs in survival. Which, I mean, it's better than not having the map. It's better than having nothing. But to sell as a map which happens to have 7 mobs, which is how you have to sell in the Minecraft store because they don't have, like, mod packs available, is a bit of a weird one, actually. But because I don't think it necessarily provides value as that. You know, it sets the wrong expectation, and in most purchases, I feel like expectation is almost everything. Oh god, that was not good. So yeah, the bottom of this pit also did not provide the flying unicorn. I'm going to quickly go find the flying unicorn. I'm probably going to lose mine in the process. And then we'll be able to properly review the pack. It took some time to find one, but I found the Pegasus and their little lair. It's over here in case you're curious. It's a nice little hidden cove. But yeah, the Pegasus, which is the name for the flying unicorns. I mean, we can call them flying unicorns too, it's fine. The Pegasus is a pretty interesting looking mob. Again, it has the same problem where it stands still in a really unnatural position where, like, you're going to leave your third hoof, your fourth hoof up in the air like that forever? Is that your deal? But they come right up to you, it seems. It seems they're super friendly just by default. And yeah, it's a super interesting mob because they fly in a pretty natural way. Again, not Minecraft-y, but pretty natural, I would say. And then when we get on it, you can see you just instantly, for some reason, have the ability to fly these things all over the world. So, although they can fly a lot better towards you than you can fly around them, they are basically gliding mobs, not flying mobs. I feel like that's a bit misleading, but it is a really cool thing. Oh, it covers your screen a bit, which is actually kind of annoying. It's a really cool thing just in the practice, though, of like, oh, have we ever had a gliding mob in Minecraft? No. But this mod pack, or this mob thing, does provide you with the ability to have a flying mob which you can tame, and that's actually kind of fun. However, one, the model is huge. Even when I'm just riding it around, it's fast, but it takes up so much of my screen. You kind of have to be in third person. So, and second of all, when you're in first person and you watch it actually fly, it's pretty awful based on my experience just now. So I'd say you have to like fly this in third person and just accept that that's a thing. But yeah, this is a really, really interesting way to fly around your Minecraft world. I would say this is a pretty interesting mod pack as a whole. I would say, though, unless you have a real thing for unicorns or Pegasi, or you want to use this map as like a basis for something else, because I feel like if you want these mobs and you want a fairly unique map, this is a great way to do that. But if you just want, like great value, like gonna have some fun with something, this isn't necessarily that, like there are some things in the store you can pay $2 for and you'll have a great amount of fun with friends, or it's a minigame to play by yourself. This is more like, oh yeah, I really like unicorns, I want them in something I'm going to build and to show off to friends or just do for myself, then that's what I would really say this is for. And I don't know how many people necessarily fit inside that, kind of bubble of people, but it's something kind of interesting. So before we go, I would say, yeah, mobs all look really great. Look at this Pegasi just one more time. It's just an okay, well, we're spinning around. As a great example of, like, they are really well detailed, and, the amazingness of them is great. I don't think they fit in Minecraft, but you can disagree with that. But so in summary here, let me look at the Pegasus one more time, which for some reason can fly at really weird ways by itself. Look at the mob itself, and you can see the detail that I love and that I think is hard not to love in this pack. You can see they look really, really, really great on a level. Like someone put a lot of effort into all the different parts of it, but it doesn't necessarily look Minecrafty. It is cubic, but the cubics don't really fit with the rest of Minecraft. And although, they're clearly going for something stylized, the fact that this then has to fit with the rest of Minecraft's mobs does make it a bit of a weird one, because there's really only two mobs I find useful here. Like, the Pegasus is really cool, and so is the unicorn. Everything else is a hostile mob that I don't know how much you're going to love beyond looking at them once, saying that's cool, and then moving on. The map itself is really, really interesting, and maybe, because you have to use the map and the mob together right now, maybe they would be, this is a really good basis for something you want to make in the future, and that's why you find value in this map. And I would say, all the power to you if that's you. However, I would say, as far as like, if you spend $2 on this, will you get $2 worth of fun? I think not necessarily. I think, unlike some maps where you spend $2 and you have a great time with friends, you can have a really great time looking around at some builds, learning how to make some great terrain, some environments. You can look at some amazing looking mobs and be like, yeah, I want to do that myself or something. But I would say this isn't $2 entertainment value. It's more a very interesting look at something that you might not have done before, that maybe is your thing, but probably isn't if you're watching this series as like a, should I buy it or not? If you want to buy this map, I think, oh, did you follow me? He must have, right? Is he like inherently linked to me? But, that I feel like if you want this, you probably instinctively go, unicorns, $2, hit buy. If you're on the fence about it, I would say probably err on the side of, maybe not, right now. That'd be my instinctive suggestion. Until like mobs, behavior packs and maps can be kind of separated a bit better, I would say, yeah, that's my feelings on this one. I hope you did enjoy this video. Hope you all enjoyed seeing all these crazy things for the first time. If you did, you can like the video and let me know, because it helps out the channel a lot. Lets know you do like these sorts of videos. You can share it if you really liked it, and you can subscribe if you're around here, because I make videos like this one every single day on my channel. And if you subscribe with notifications turned on, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.